press play. If I upload this to YouTube, welcome guys. This is going to be a coaching video for one of my subs. I do this every Friday. This is a gold for Ahri player. Is Ezreal a good champions climber? I think so, because you can like pretty much carry anybody as long as it doesn't matter how boosted they are. You can still win, I think, honestly. Okay, so I remember we did one before with Ahri, so that's better. That's a good Q as well, because I remember before we said like you weren't using your Qs on the wave and on the champion, but that was like that hit her and the wave, so that's perfect pretty much. This is a bit of a hard push though. That's not too bad though. See, the thing is, like, I know you're pushing like to get level 2, which is good, but you can't really get, like, you can't really do anything, you know. So the whole point of like getting level 2 first really is to press your advantage, but you can't if you push her in this hard, right? So one, don't push that hard. You can still push. You still want to get 2 first, but like you kind of want the wave to come near the middle, right? Because look how close she is to a tower. Like you can't go aggressive. Second thing is if you're going to get 2 and you're going to have this much an advantage, you might as well work your way around, right? So you should probably be standing about here, like about here, and then you charm into a key, right, for some free damage. So you kind of waste your level 2 there because you weren't standing up close. But your Qs are much better this game. By the way, I'm saying much better and stuff. We did a coaching video for Moose like last month, I think, and one of the things was didn't use the Q very much on the wave, so she got pushed a lot. Yeah, by the way, just a side note, don't ever do this. This is so obvious. Like, even through Fog of War. Hey, Mescal, welcome to the stream. Don't ever do this. Like, oh my god, he's gonna die. But anyway, if you're Nocturne and stuff and you're gonna use your Q, always use your Q standing at the top here and then like aim it down so it doesn't go through the wall, because Syndra can see that over the wall even through Fog of War, so she can see that and then she'll be able to know where you are on the map. So just don't ever do that as Nocturne. That's completely random, but you know, you shouldn't ever really do that. This is fine so far, but Syndra's using so much mana on the wave at the moment. Like, you could probably start to go aggressive soon. Charm. Okay, unfortunate. This is always a really good chance to do this, because you should always be looking for chances to charm, if that makes sense. Like, you don't really have much to do in the lane phase, but if you can catch, like, charms are the easiest way to win your lane, because you'll get Thunder's procs and everything off of them. So even though you don't have your Q here, just charm her. Look how overextended she is right now. You got the advantage, and all 3 of these are going to attack her as well. So that would have been a really good chance to just charm her right in the face. So just mindset wise, whenever you're in the lane phase, always be thinking to yourself, okay, like, can I charm her, basically? I think that's what you want to try and think about more. Because obviously it's not really on your mind, right? Like, charming someone, you're just kind of pushing, which is good. This is what I told you to do last time, which is good. You're thinking about it. But now you just have to take it that one step further, right? And think, okay, I'm queuing the wave, I'm hitting her as well, but like, when can I charm her? Hey, Rob, welcome to the stream. I have to do training. Get on and back. Okay, Silver, have fun. Oh, I missed the cannon. The fire curse. It's because you watch this stream too much, you miss the cannon. Okay, let's push this really hard because she's probably based now. She had no... Oh no, she actually hasn't. Wow. I would have thought she'd based. How much score do you have? Okay, so personally, I wouldn't have based on that. So you see how you have this in a really good spot. You're half mana. She's like pretty... She's not that... I don't know. You just have like such a good advantage in this lane. I don't feel like basing right now is a good idea. I mean, it's okay, but you're not even like, you're half mana, you know? I feel like you could have punished her and made her, I feel like you could have made her miss minions here, because you, like, you've missed 2 minions here, 3 minions on the tower, 4. That's 4 minions you lost because you based early. So it's not a massive deal, right? But like, that's 4 minions you didn't have to lose because you based first. Hey, Mesful, welcome, 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 welcome. But yeah, so I just feel like that's probably not a good time to base. Ideally, you don't want to base first. All right, this is perfect though. Go bot, go bot, go bot. Please go bot, please go bot. Yes, that's what I like to see. Okay, that's not the most ideal charm in the world, but nice. That's a good charm though. Good job, good job. That's what I wanted to see. Because you had your level 6, you pushed away. So there are 3 keys to... I held up 4 fingers right there. That's so freaking dumb. But there are 3... fuck, I can't get my words out. Damn. There are 3 keys to mid lane. It's unfortunate charm, never mind. 3 keys to mid lane. Your kill pressure, which is what your charms and stuff would have done. This is why Ahri is a good champion, because you can charm and you can have a lot of kill pressure in the lane. That was risky. You're probably dead for that. Oh, nice charm, but you don't ever walk too close to Syndra. Don't walk in range for her to just Q stun you like right next to you. This is just a pure Syndra matchup. Just don't ever get that close, because it's never going to go well for you, you know? Poke with your Q from range, that's fine. But you don't really want to get under tower. This is why, this is actually the second key. First one, kill pressure, so your E. You should be looking to charm as much as you can, get her low so you can set up kills. Second one is pushing, so you should push her in, because if you push, you have the natural advantage. You can poke her on the tower, you can roam and everything. Because that's the third one, is roaming. So the 3 keys, kill pressure, pushing, roaming. Pushing kind of allows roaming. Kill pressure allows them all, I guess. But roaming, obviously, is hard to do if like you're being pushed in, because look now, right? Like by the time you move, you've already just the wave's here, right? So you're gonna miss so much. But if you push first, then roam is so much easier. So that's the kind of thing you want to keep in mind. The Q, like you had the pushing down early, which was good. You didn't really have the kill pressure part down. Okay, go. You should, right? You didn't really have the kill pressure part down, but you did have the roam part after pushing. Yeah, this is gold 4, by the way. Hey Lala, welcome. Did you look at your Snapchat while I was gone? Yes, I did. I saw your energy drink, I think. But okay, so she just used everything, right? She used her Q, she used her E, her stun. So this is where you can actually go more aggressive. What you want to be thinking in your head, like the biggest cock block for charms is minions, right? Like they're gonna be in front, they'll be behind minions. You can't charm because you charm the minion instead. Right now, she's like off on the side of minions. She just missed her stun. So if that cooldown is down, this is a really good time to go aggressive, right? So you want to just walk forward, charm her here, slap her in the face with the Q afterwards. That's a really good trade, and why not, right? Like she's pushing really hard, she's using a lot of her mana, but you're kind of sitting back and being very passive. So what you really want to do is work on this kill pressure stage now, at least. That's kind of what you want to do more of. Because again, she just used all of her cooldowns, right? Charmer, you're so passive with your charms. You just need to try and throw them out a bit more. Because like you're playing the lane well, right? This is like you've got the basic foundation now. You're playing well, you're farming okay. You're hitting your charms through minions. Like I told you that last time. It's actually awesome to see how much you're doing this now, which is really, really good. But what you need to do now is take it to the next level and actually start to win your lane. Because you could be winning this really hard, but unfortunately, like, you're kind of just going even right now. But the way you win really hard is just to charm, set up kills. I know you're afraid of Syndra, and, like, everybody's afraid of Syndra because she's really, really strong. But there are so many more ways you could be getting stuff here. Okay, roam. Go top or go bot. Top is fine. Good. Oh, you can kill. You can still do that. You can still do that. Ah. I think you're just kind of a little bit afraid, honestly. One thing is like you're in gank, so this is the second time. So there's a little tiny thing is you're firing your charm off. You seem to have it in your head. What you're gonna do is like a combo in your head, right? You ult forwards, then you instantly charm and Q together, like straight away, right? You don't actually have to do it that way. Obviously in your head, that's a combo that's stuck and that's how you've learned to do it. That's how you use it all the time and stuff. But that's really not how you need to do it. All you need to do is just ult forwards, use your Q to try and hit them, use your charm when you need to. Like in that situation, Jax had nowhere to go, right? So realizing that he had nowhere to go and how, like, looking ahead, like in the last game, you look ahead, you think, okay, is anything going to happen? Well, no, not really. So you hold it, and then if he jumps on you, you charm him, or if he tries to escape and ward hop, whatever, flash, you have the charm there. So hold it in those situations when you're ganking until you need to have it. But in the lane phase, you should be firing them out a little bit more and trying to actually kill people if you can do. But the idea is there, which is good. And it's good that both times you've like pushed and then you've roamed, so you haven't lost too much. But if you look at your tower's health now, it's almost dead, right? And Syndra's is not that chunked. The reason for that is purely because you're getting constantly pushed in now. And the part of the reason is because Well, one, you're not really using your Q on both parts of the minion wave. You're trying, which is good. Syndra does is outpush you a little bit, which is kind of hard to deal with. But also, because Syndra's actually going aggressive at the same time. Like, that's really good. That's a really good Q, because you clipped her and you do damage. But Syndra's trying to go aggressive, and she's using, like, she's getting CS and stuff. You're kind of only CSing, so you're losing the pressure because you don't... There we go. You did not even need Nocturne right there. You didn't even need Nocturne to kill that guy. This is what I'm saying about you need to be more aggressive and try and get this kill pressure stuff down, because you could have done that earlier and you could have killed her, but because basically this in your head is like the safety net of Nocturne there, right? Because you're not too sure if you can kill or not. But that, like, you could have done that the entire lane phase. She stepped out of position so many times, would have eaten a charm. Even if you didn't want to ult for it, she could have just eaten a charm and then gone. So I think charm a bit more, try and do that. Try and hold the charm though when you're in the when you're roaming around and stuff. Nice. That was a really good bait. Well played. Well played. I was hoping you were going to do that. That was really good. You see, so when a situation is obvious, right? Like that, when he just runs at you, it's really obvious that you're going to win if you charm under tower. You take it and you're really good with it. But it's just like having that confidence to know that you have the damage to kill Syndra, or you know, you can go a bit more aggressive. This, I'm being quite harsh, by the way. Even though this is gold 4, I know I'm being quite harsh, because if you really want to climb at the moment, you're going to need to change. We fixed your mistakes in the lane phase, right? This lane has been very solid. You've actually done well. Nice, there we go. Go again. Okay, that was, I mean, all right. I still like that. That's good. That was a bit risky. The only reason that was close was because she didn't actually use any cooldowns before you went in there. Like, I know you went in because obviously your team was following up, so it's good. But normally, like, that was only close because she still had a E, she had a Q and all of that stuff up, which normally that she's been using on the wave. You've dodged it, and then you could have gone aggressive, right? So yeah, we're trying to move you from, I guess, going like even in lane and doing well to actually winning it. That's the difference about this one. Hopefully that you will get out of this. That's what I'm trying to get out of it anyway. Because otherwise, like, you have the basics of Ahri laying down perfectly, pretty much. You're using the Q on her and the wave. You're getting bullied a bit, which is why your tower's taking so much damage. But that's mainly because you weren't fighting her. Because she was going aggressive and you just always would run away, gave her completely free reign on the wave. So now, you push this, you roam. Wherever you can go top, go bot, whatever you want to do. Nice flare. But whenever you push like this, you should always be pushing and looking and seeing, okay, can I roam somewhere? Your team seems to be doing pretty well at the moment, though. But you see how, like, when you're letting her walk up to the wave and just push you in, it prevents you from doing anything. Hopefully you can kind of see that, but she pushes you in and, like, you're not even able to, you know, de-push properly before it hits your wave. So now you've got some AP and stuff, it's fine. But before that was a much bigger problem. Hopefully I'm explaining that properly, I guess. Oh, charm that. Okay. Nice. Well, that's fine because you waited for your team. I don't think you needed your team there, though. Because she was standing still. You could have just charmed over the wall and got some really good poke damage on and then gone in afterwards. It doesn't have to be an all or nothing, you know? And I think that's part of, like, what is in your mindset. Is it's like, okay, I have to 100 to 0 and kill her right now, or I'm just going to poke, right? But your version of poking is just firing your Q out. Like, what about just having an E in and then Q and then W? Like, what kind of... That's a good poke combo, right? You charm them, you Q. Your charm doesn't have to be a death sentence. It doesn't have to be like a... I'm definitely going to kill someone, right? It can just be like, it holds them in place. It's a really good trade combo. Kind of like Thresh, actually, where with his death sentence, like his Q, a lot of Thresh players will just go on it straight away all the time, even though they don't need to. So, like, instead of doing that, a good Thresh player sometimes might hook, but they'll just hold them in place to get some free damage. They won't actually go for the kill. That's what separates a lot of good Threshers here. Nice, good. So you can tell once you get a lead and once you're more confident, you're much more aggressive. Like, you played really well. You've had a good basics. Your foundations have been good this game. You were a bit of a pussy in the lane phase, but as soon as you started to get ahead, you've actually turned it on massively. That's really good. It's just getting that confidence earlier now. With that, when you don't have loads of items, when you're not fed, but still being able to get, like, advantage out of it. I think that's the big thing here. Oh, he's dead. Or maybe not. Oh, Kate, you net the wrong way. Oh, nobody likes to see that. Nice. That was good. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. How is this a 43-minute game? We're only halfway through the replay. You're absolutely dominating, though. Kate has 2 boots. Does she? No, she doesn't on my screen. Maybe she just sold one, though. Am I going to be doing this all night? I'm going to be doing this for a while. I'm going to be doing, I am going to be doing, like, some games later, probably. Like, I'm not that fussed about watching Worlds tonight, so I might just play instead. Is what I'm kind of thinking. Nice. You are so bloodthirsty. When you're fed, you are so aggressive. It's really good. You just need to get used to playing this aggressive when you're not that fed. That's the difference right now. How in the world is it still have 20? Nice flare though. Nice flare. I'm gonna go that. Okay. Hope you get better soon, killer. How is this game got another like 20 minutes left? Okay, well that's a start. So yeah, the problem, like you're very like glass cannon at the moment, right? You're very glass cannon, so you don't really want to take a duel with Syndra. Just because of your build. If you'd gone Abyssal, Abyssal's actually really good in this matchup because it gives you damage, but it also just gives you like, you know, some tanky stats. So Abyssal would have been a good. If you wanted to duel the Syndra and go 1v1 her, you should have built an Abyssal, I think. I think you're going to go for that now. Now you've realized she just one-shot you. I think you're going to build it now. Which would make sense. Which would make sense. That's a good adaptation, I guess. I still feel like Abyssal is good as like a first or second item more than anything else. But it's not like not exactly bad either. Nice. Good job. I should be Baron now. See, instantly, you need to start thinking about what do I get after this. Right, so everybody gravitates to the middle of the lane. This is where you need to take charge a bit more because, like, right now you should go and do Baron. You have 4 dead, enemy jungler's dead. You get Baron, you go back, you just try and end the game, you know? Right now you just both run mid lane for absolutely no reason. So try and take a bit more charge and just be like, you know, after kills, what am I getting after, right? That's the mindset behind everything. There's no way you can end the game at this early. And you're only 26 minutes in. Even if you get both towers here, you don't end the game. So it doesn't really help you either. So you should just go Baron there. Just like say to your team, ping Baron, spam it, whatever you want to do. You always want to be getting other stuff. I mean, you got 2 towers, which is fair enough, but there was no way you were ever going to end the game 26 minutes in. This is gold. This is gold 4. This is gold 4. Yeah, this is where you just need to try and talk to your team a bit more. Ping stuff. Like, if you spam ping Baron there, I'm pretty sure everyone probably would have come with you. So just think about what you want to get after. I don't know what Ezra is doing right now. But really your priority, whenever you get an inhib, like inhib should lead to other objectives basically, right? You get your inhib and it should lead to like a Baron or something else because mid lane's automatically pushing. So someone has to go and defend that. That relieves a lot of pressure on the rest of the map. But you're not really using that pressure at all, right? Your team at the moment is not using it. Oh damn, that was a lot of damage. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's kind of unfortunate. I think I was okay to try and do that. Unfortunately, you actually, like, you need to make sure you don't ult to screw yourself with the second part of your Q, because actually, pretty sure your second part of your Q missed there because you ulted past the Caitlyn. But that's just, like, unlucky more than anything. Well, I mean, a bit of a misplay, but you would have, you were close to getting that. I still think that's a fine play to make, though. If you get that pick, then that's a good start. But you could also just, like, The low risk way of doing this would be to buy a pink and just to bait Baron. Like I don't know why you guys haven't done Baron yet. You've had control this entire game, right? And instead of oh damn. Yeah, and all you try to do is frag hunt like one by one. Like you don't have your Nocturne there, you don't have your Ezreal, you don't have your Yasuo. And see, this is kind of just turned into a clown fiesta, but it doesn't really, there's no need, you know, just group as 5. Take objectives. Once you get Baron, you can easily just control the rest of the game and you can end it. This is kind of turned into a clusterfuck, honestly. But you really shouldn't be that close up. And I know it's not necessarily your fault because Veigar got caught first and stuff, but there's no need to be that close. You have to think in advance, like what's going to happen, right? And how am I going to win this game? How are you going to win this game really is a Baron. And then push down mid and push down the side lanes and stuff. But you guys are just constantly trying to fight. And again, like this, like you shouldn't really be at the front. Man, this Yasuo is a monster. He's 8 and 10, but he's so strong. You shouldn't really be at the front, so you shouldn't get hooked, but it's unfortunate that happens to everybody. Again, if you bait Baron though, that doesn't happen because you just sit there at the back, you pink it, and it's so much easier. I don't know, that this game has turned into like you're trying to win by only fighting. You're not using the other tools on the map to do it, right? That doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, that was just unfortunate. That happens to everybody. It doesn't. The funny thing is, right? That's a perfect time to take Baron for the enemy team. They don't even take Baron. They don't even take Baron. I don't even get it. Like apparently, everybody's just allergic to it. I don't get it. That was a free Baron. They could have just like controlled the game from that, but they didn't do anything. It's so weird. But yeah, so get pinks, get sweepers. You should have probably changed to a sweeper now at this point in the game. Ahri's really good with a sweeper because you sweep the bush you're in, and then you wait for someone to face check you, and then you just like, explode on them. When they're not like expecting a charm, it's very easy to hit one, right? So let them come to you rather than trying to dive in. Dive in is like a risky way of doing it. Running at the enemy team always has more chance of going wrong than if you just let them come to you and face check you and play with vision and stuff. So I honestly, like, there's no pings for you guys at all, right? Like nobody is pinging on your team at all, and I don't understand. Just ping for Baron, go and take it. Let them come to you. If it doesn't work, then and they come to stop you, then fine. It doesn't matter, right? But doing this is kind of pointless. So Yak, why do you always shit talk people when we're doing coaching, man? I'm gonna ban you if you do it again. I will ban you. I said last time don't do this. That's good at least though. You got that, which is nice. Warwick's getting like a lot stronger right now though. Again, the thing is, right? Nice block. Are you gonna die though? Yo, what might kill you? I don't know. Let's go for that. So, like the thing is, okay, how do I explain this? So your team's kind of messing up team fights quite a lot, and what you're doing right now, I guess, as a team is basically saying, okay, 5v5, I think we're stronger and we're better, but you can tell by the gold, right? You guys are actually even now because you've thrown this quite a lot and just not played with, you know, like you haven't used objectives or anything. So you have to kind of assume your team's boosted monkeys, right? You have to assume they're going to be really bad and that they cannot fight 5v5. If they fight 5v5, they're probably going to lose, you know? Like, that's the kind of way you need to think about it. So you need to turn this game into a way where even if your team is terrible, you're still actually going to win the fight. That's kind of how you have to play. And the best way of doing that, obviously, is to play around objectives rather than playing for team fights. Because in a team fight, lots of things can go wrong. People cannot do their job. Like, there's a lot of stuff like that where they just, you know, they don't do their job properly. They don't do anything really. And I think team fights are the riskiest way. Team fights are the riskiest way to try and win a game. What you really want to do is just... See, this is what I mean, right? Like, if you're... If you play around the fact that you think they're going to be bad so you don't want to ever 5v5 and stuff, I think it makes the game a lot easier, right? You get picks and stuff like that. Actually says we've got shut down. You get picks and stuff like that. You take objectives where the enemy team aren't around. And that's going to be what's the safest way to snowball this game. So that's really how you... like, I hope you at least have more of an idea now of what you should have been doing in the game, and hopefully in future games you'll be pinging more on objectives to try and get them to do stuff, and just like keep this stuff in mind as to what you're trying. I'm trying to teach you how to think, right? This is why it's so hard. This is why it's so hard, because I'm trying to teach you how to think, not what you should do in this game specifically. Because, like, I can tell you what to do right this second, right? I can tell you exactly what to do, but then the next game you go into, that's not going to help, right? Because this game's not going to be exactly the same. So, try to teach you how to think, like, you guys how to think and, like, how to look at the game. And then if you look at the game in a different way, hopefully you'll be able to make a better decision next time, I guess. That's how I want to do it. But that's just really hard, obviously, to do that, I guess. Whoa, that was ham. Holy fuck, you nailed that Caitlyn though. Let's watch that again. I mean, that worked, right? Okay, one, I would run behind Nocturne here and not use your Zhonya's, because Zhonya's is a combat thing, right? So you kind of want to save your Zhonya cooldown for an actual fight. So I wouldn't personally use this. I don't think it's the best idea, but this is absolutely ham. This is what I'm talking about. Holy moly, you just go absolutely ape on her. Nice. I mean, trading 1-for-1 is not obviously ideal, but it's actually not that bad either. It's probably not how you really want to, like... I mean, I won the game though, so... Caitlyn is actually Caitlyn's the strongest player, right? So actually... Not bad. Yeah, that's like... Damn. I don't know if that's like always gonna be... That's a bit risky, right? Because if you don't make that play and you die but Caitlyn doesn't, then you've lost. But because you killed her, it worked. So I mean, nice. Good job. That was good. But yeah, hopefully that helps, Ruse. I think mostly like the early lane phase is now about... Your foundation level for the lane is really good, but you've got to turn that into winning your lane, which would just be like trying to throw your charms out. Remember the whole kill pressure thing. So kill pressure, pushing, and roaming. Those are the three keys to mid lane, right? If you can do all three of those safely and get away with all of them, then that's how you win your lane really hard. And then after just like objectives, that's kind of how you win. So when you have a mid in here, that should open up Baron. Make sure you get Baron, and then you can push other stuff as well. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully that helped. If this goes on YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you tomorrow.